Sponsored by Jeans Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, the official dealership of Life in Alaska.
Hello, Interior Alaska. Joe Cook here once again on a Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And speaking of that, it's weekend recap time. Over the weekend, the Naniks captured their 4th straight Governor's Cup with a 3-1 win at UAA on Saturday. The Naniks continued their dominance with their 12th cup in the 20-year history of the Governor's Cup. The Naniks ended this one in regulation with Colton Beck scoring just 9 seconds into the first period. Beck set up Andy Toronto right before the end of the period to take a 2-0 advantage. Toronto would score again in the second period off a Cody Kunick assist. Bobby Murphy scored the lone goal for the Seawolves, who only got off 19 shots. The Naniks had 20, but they killed 4 penalties. The Naniks are 23 of 24 on penalty kills since February 9th. This will come in handy as UAF will host Michigan State in the best-of-3 first round in the CCHA playoffs this weekend in the Carlson Center. The last regular season game for the boys basketball team of Lathrop had an ending that I'm still trying to find on YouTube. With 3 seconds left in the game, senior Tremont Washington took an inbounds pass and threw up a half-court shot, and it banked in at the buzzer for a 54-53 win over the Wasilla Warriors. Everett Green had 16 for Lathrop, leading 5 players in double figures. The Malamutes bounced back with this dramatic win after losing to East Anchorage 83-58. Now, Lathrop will host the Mid-Alaska Conference Tournament this Friday and Saturday, and we'll have more on this tournament this week. Sticking with basketball, the Natick men's basketball team tried to take down another top team in the GNAC, but fell 73-65 to second place Seattle Pacific. Pat Voot had a season-high 22 points for the Naniks, but Joby Wall's 25 points included 7 threes, held off a late charge by UAF. The visitors trailed by 9, tied it at 59 with 3:24 to go, but the Falcons went on an 8-0 run and closed out the game. Andrew Kelly and Zach Nowaka added 10 points apiece. Coming in today, though, head coach Mick Durham was named GNAC Co-Coach of the Year, and Dominique Brinson and Sergei Putsar have been named to the All-GNAC second team. We'll have more on this and their reactions from the Naniks coming up in their playoff matchup tomorrow. On Saturday, the women's basketball team of UAF recognized their seniors before the final game of the season. The seniors included Taylor Altenberg, Marissa Tork, and Jacqueline Lovato. The women were hosting rival UAA, who came in on a 6-game winning streak. In the first half, the Seawolves proved their mettle, going up as much as 9 and led 37-30 at the break. But the Naniks fought back, led by Altenberg, who scored 13 and gave the Naniks their first lead of the game, 48-47 with 12:26 to play. Brianna Kirk, the freshman, had 13 and 10 boards for the Nooks. The Seawolves, though, answered with a 19-6 run over the next 5 minutes and would finish with a 76-61 win, led by Kylie Burns, game-high 21 points, and the timely shooting of Alyssa Horn.
You know, even though we didn't win, it was great feeling to go out and play in this environment one last time for the end.
The next generation of Nanooks are really going to impress people. I think they really have to make a name for themselves now that we've established kind of the foundation and the type of kids that we want, and clearly the kids that never give up. It's only going to get better.
And the Fairbanks Ice Dogs swept their in-state rival in their place. The Ice Dogs snatched 2 wins this weekend by the same score of 3-2 over the Kenai Brown Bears to take a 7-5 lead in the ERA Alaska Cup Series. After Friday's 3-2 win, the Ice Dogs got a lift from a local rookie. Connor Nilsson, a Lathrop and Arctic Lions product, provided the game-winning goal, plus an assist in his debut with the Ice Dogs in their 3-2 win on Saturday. The Ice Dogs were down 1-0 early, but ripped off 3 unanswered goals across the first and second periods. Kevin Aldridge shut out the final period as he made 38 saves for Fairbanks. Next for the Ice Dogs is a 6-game homestand, starting with the Wenatchee Wild this Thursday. Fairbanks trails the Wild by 8 points in the West Division with a month left in the regular season. And the ultimate dog sled race, the Iditarod, commenced this weekend. Today we have the current leaderboard provided by ExxonMobil. So far, Ed Stillstra's the only scratch musher. Leading the pack after a few days of mushing is Martin Busser. The 4-time Iditarod champion is at the Ron checkpoint. Matt Foiler, Paul Gebhardt, and the Mackey brothers, Lance Mackey and Jason Mackey, complete the top 5. Other notables include Ali Zirkle, last year's runner-up, is 9th. Ken Anderson of Fairbanks is 17th. The 2013 Yukon Quest champ Alan Moore at 23. Defending Iditarod champion Dallas Seavey is 29. And Brent Sass, last year's Rookie of the Year, is at 35. And that'll do it for sports tonight. Thanks for rocking with me for a little while. For more KTVS Sports, log on to Twitter, YouTube, Webster11.com, and download our mobile app. Stay cool, Alaska. Mike Schultz has your full weather forecast coming up next, and we'll catch you next time.